Hello friends, it's Katie from I Like to Cut and Paste, and I am here for day 4, you guys, of 14 Days of Valentine Cards. The host is Jovi at Creating with Jovi. She's awesome. Make sure you go check her out. I will have her information below, along with Sassy Southern North Carolina Girl, My 60s Life, Marianne's Craft Corner, Grace and Grain's Garden, and myself. So make sure, because we're all making beautiful Valentine's Day cards. So much inspiration. And you don't want to miss out. So make sure. Okay. Today I am using, I think, all of my things that I'm going to use today are going to come from the Victorian collection, the Victorian Valentine collection that Jovi has. And I made this card yesterday, all right? And I had pieces like this, and so I cut them down. And that's what these are. But what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to cut this in half. I know. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. I'm not going to be scared. I'm going to cut this too, and I'm going to cut it in half. I would like to create like a faux washi. Yeah, a faux washi. Okay, and then this day 4, and I've mentioned this every day about how I've tried different ways of printing stuff. So this was probably 2x2 vertical, and it printed all and all these little things come on it, right? So it made it like really really little, but that's okay, because I think that's like a perfect washi tape kind of strip. So I'm gonna put you on pause. I'm gonna cut these out, and then I'm gonna cut these in half. These measure about 2 inches to give you an idea. So I know it kills me to cut this beautiful rose in half, but I think that's gonna be the way. Okay, so between my big trimmer and this cute little our memory keeper trimmer, and scissors. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I just feel like scissors are faster. They're not perfect, but I like to so this isn't bad. Right? Like, it's kind of cool, this kind of design, right? Like I said, I did some with scissors, but I think that this is really cool. And so these are the 4 little ones. So it's almost, see, and then I would come in here and trim this off a little bit. See how that's... Yeah. All right, so faux washi tape is what I'm kind of going for. So here's the image. She's really pretty. And when you print them, she's a whole page. Like, it's her and somebody else. I think it might even have... Maybe not. Maybe not. There's a lot of folks hanging out here. Oh, here, I think this was her. Let's see. Yeah, and so I could use either one, but I think we use her. So my card is a smaller card. It's like 3.5 by a little under 5. All right, I'll be honest, I was going to use a 4.25 by 5.5. Like, I made an A2 size card. Okay, so side by side, you see that this one's definitely smaller. However, I felt that this was a little too small. Actually, I wanted to use something else. I felt that it was too small, so I went with this. And I know this is on white, but I think I'm gonna be okay. I even brought this out in case we needed something else. I don't know. You guys, I have like a few of these little heart doilies, and I don't know what to do with them. All right, so like I said, I think I might leave the white, and I was just gonna kind of layer these. Let's see. Let's put her down. Don't know if I could layer it in a fashion that would be able to cover. I'm not sure I'm gonna like the white either. I can get kind of picky about stuff. Well, I do like this one though. So see, like we did, and then maybe some overlapping. So it's like a semi-collage maybe. What do we think? I don't know. See, I think part of me wants to put something other than white down. That's the honest truth. See, that seems a little too. Yeah, I don't think that I like that. Okay. All right. So maybe. What is it? I think that I just love some horizontal sometimes. But now my other card's vertical, so I'm not really sure. Now this, there might be like a potential, we could pattern it, slant to this. I guess a question might be, how would you do washi tape? But I think that's kind of fun like that. And then I trim it up, and we probably put a little something under her. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so I used the bigger pieces. I didn't use the smaller pieces because it didn't quite reach, and I guess I didn't really want to do quite a haphazard situation. So I am going to trim it. I just want to show you guys that I, as best I could, got it along. I tell you, this little piece is naughty. Listen, you guys, I tried, because, okay, of course, nothing cuts straight, right? So you can't just butt it up next to itself. And so, yeah. So it's overlapping, but I don't want to overlap that much. This is probably what I should do. Like this. All right. I just want it covered. All right, so it's all on here. This is what I used. These removable mounting squares. I didn't realize they were removable. But I haven't had a problem. Nothing seems to be falling out. So that's a positive thing. So I'm just going to trim off the sides here. Ooh, yay. All right. And we'll trim off the top. Then we'll trim down this one side. Okay. All right. So there we have. It's sort of like a faux washi tape, or it's just, you know, strips. But either way, it's cool because this is one card, and then here's the next card with those same pieces just cut in half. And so it's actually kind of patterned out too. All right, so the next thing is I think that this is too busy just like this. So what I was going to do is I'm going to, on, I think the first card, oh, that's silver. I used a gold I used gold embossing powder. And on this one, I was going to use a gold marker, except Except, you guys, it seems I cannot find a gold marker. No, why is everything silver? Why? Where's the gold? All right. I'm wondering if maybe this. Kind of gives it a different vibe. I'll see. I'm gonna go find a gold marker. Hang on a moment. Aha, we are in luck. Okay, so I found this metallic color pen by STA. And it's sort of gold. Is it the same as that one? I don't think so. But I think that it's okay. You know why? Because this is kind of this Victorian style. And it doesn't need to be a bright gold. So this is, I know, the reason I'm showing you guys is just so that in case you have a gold marker, you're like, oh, I didn't think about that. You know, or a different color marker. Because you can gold emboss, which I did that before. So this is just another way. So, and I do like that red. I have to say, I do like that red. But we're going to just go down the side and trim it out. Also, I cut off the red off the bottom. So that fixes that problem. And there's something just fun running a marker over an edge. I can't explain it. It's just kind of fun. So, and if the red shows through, that's fine too. It's easy here. Easy peasy. All right, so there she is. I'm so excited about that marker. I used to have one that'd be like, you have to shake it up. And it seemed like you'd only outline like 3 things before it was like, done. All right, so I do think that pops lovely. I do, but I still think she needs to be, something needs to happen. So let's interview a few pieces, if you don't mind. Okay, so this is kind of a glittery netting. It's got 2 wires. Maybe it's a very wide ribbon. I bought it just like this many moons ago, my friends. I believe I bought it from Tall Mouse at the Scrapbook Expo, which is now like the Stampin' Scrapbook Expo. Yeah, that's okay. So here it is. I'm not feeling it though. I don't think that's not talking to me. Let me see. I have this really cool ribbon. So this is like a light gold. This is, I almost want to say it's Stampin' Up. All right, so you gotta brush off the red flecks. And so what I would maybe do, let's see. Oh, that's not bad. Is put this and kind of frame her out, you know. I have one more thing, which I think might look. All right, so if I just do, this is also, I think they do sell this at like Hobby Lobby and maybe other crafting places. Okay, so if we did like one, yeah, you see? Oh, yeah, I think that's just fun. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? Do we put her first and then frame her out, which is kind of what I think. And so this stuff cuts, you guys. What are we gonna cut it with? Let's get out my 10-volt scissors. Oh, let's back up some. All right, let's see. I have this in other colors. I was probably like, I need all the colors. All right, so again with this red stuff. All right, so we'll put her here. And, everything's falling. And if we do, we put next to it. I almost think we put on top of it, and there goes our gold. But, you know, that's how sometimes creating happens. Yeah, I think so. I think we can leave her flat, too. I And we're going to bring out Fabri-Tac. That's right. Alright. So we're going to center her as best we can. So hopefully, let's see. It's kind of tough when some of the layers there is kind of wonky, but let's see. Let's see if we can get away with it on the side. But I don't think so. But, you know, it's okay. I can always reprint this off and use the marker again and do a different kind of, yeah, I just think on it is just so cool. Okay, so I don't know if this is metal. I don't know if it's fabric. We're going to see if Fabri-Tac can handle it. And you can see this is a fairly new jar of Fabri-Tac. Awesome. All right. You hear that? I don't know if y'all heard that. So we had to get a new dishwasher because ours died, and it was very sad because we did like our dishwasher. And we have a new dishwasher, and we joke that it's like, oh, our happy little dishwasher, because when it, if you even like come near it, it's like da ding, and makes all these little sounds. And so when it finishes, it's like da 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 da. Like, thanks for letting us know. Now we have work to do. All right, so there's that one. Still, oh, I'm totally loving this, my friends. This is making my heart happy. Ooh, a little heavy there. I hope you're checking out all of the collaborators for this 14 Days of Valentine Cards. So fun. Nice. I gotta give mine away, I think. All right. That's looking good so far. And then let's see, let's get the, and I'm not sure I'm gonna put a sentiment on here. You know, I don't always believe you have to have a sentiment. Sometimes I think inside is where the sentiment can come into play. I also sometimes don't always stamp on the inside. I will just, because I want to write whatever it is I want to write. And then I feel redundant, I suppose. Like, you know, like, happy birthday, happy birthday. You know, I guess I'm not really a good writer as far as what goes in there. Okay, I'm going to, I don't want to use those scissors. I want to use these. And, you know what was... It's just like, just a little bit. There we go. Alright, and then we'll cut these. And part of me is like, should I? Oh, maybe we can use this part. This would be good. Yeah. Yeah. We'll do that. That's perfect. It looks so fancy. I'm down with fancy. Do you like Valentine's Day, my friends? Do you go out to eat? I don't know if you heard me in another video. I said we do not generally go out to eat because we don't like fixed menus. But then I've married, and I've been married a while, so that might be... I do like it though, and we'll exchange a little something and have a nice dinner at home. You know, like we'll cook something fun. I've got a couple of banners around the house, so you know, it's good. I usually get my son like a little chocolate, a box of chocolates. So that's, you know, like I said, like we make it fun. So, all right, almost. I think this might be it. You know, I don't want to add anything. I think that this is it. She's fancied up. Yeah, I think so. I hope that you like this card. Let me know. Or if you would add something maybe I hadn't thought of. I don't know, maybe. All right, thank you for stopping by. Make sure to go see Jovi and everybody else. Give them a big like, woohoo! And yeah, all right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye-bye. Hi friends, I had to come back on here. I decided when I was like looking at this card, it needed one more layer of bling. So I had to bling it out. So I just want to come on here and show you. There's the finished card. I think it's so fun, and I hope that you do too, and I will see you later. Okay, bye.